Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look here at Litecoin, seeing what's going on. Got a ton of requests for this one just based on the fact that it's performing quite well, contrary to Bitcoin selling off. So we're going to talk about a few key factors here on the liquidation and also give some quick congrats to our community members here for just an awesome job. Glad this is working out well for you. Thank you so much for the feedback. We took four shorts from ETH, 30%, ICP 34%. 30% from Matic, and of course Bitcoin 25%. Some nice shorts to the downside. Those are just some simple 5x leverage trades, making sure that we capture some of that profit. So again, kudos on that. Glad it's working out well. We're also scalping Litecoin on our day trading bot too. This is one of my favorite coins to day trade, at least in the past when I used to do that all the time. And it's pretty consistent. In other words, it has tendencies of being 2 to 3, almost 4x of Bitcoin sometimes, and that's typically the upside. So we're going to talk about that and see what's going on. So to quickly note here on the daily time frame, we want to look at a couple things. First of all, we're kind of in this jumbled mess of moving averages, right? So until we actually break above $73 and get above this average true range roughly based on volume, I would say that we're in a position right now where the price action could still pull back. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Just want to let you know we have some resistance above us, but we take a look at stochastic RSI, traditional RSI, and money flow. They're all looking very positive. We get a closure today at the current price point or higher. We'll be above 50 on the RSI once more. That's a very strong indication. That kind of puts us at $71 or higher. So we're really looking for a $71 or higher closure today to confirm not only being back up over that 0.618 fib, but more importantly, kind of on the right side of tracks again. Again, that would put us above most moving averages too, and be in a much better position. While, again, this candle today is a bullish engulfing candle, it's all nice, doesn't mean that we're going to see the price continue up. It just implies that we're doing fairly well. Okay, again, MACD, got a nice little MACD there. Price is doing very good here. So I like what I see here on the daily. Is it perfect? No, but it's close-ish to perfect. It's looking pretty solid, all things considered. We'll just put it that way. Take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Well, we want to recognize that this little push here is nice. Bitcoin's exuding the same behavior, so just keep that in mind. We have this most recent high right about $70, and that level here is essentially an area in which we need to close above. At the very least, $70.20. Okay. Now the reason why that's important is because there's a most recent high that's been retested a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, almost 7. Okay. So retesting that level multiple times and breaking through could imply that's a new level, the new bottom, the new support. Okay. Furthermore, too, we can see with stochastic RSI swinging up hard, back up over 50 on the RSI. Money flow index is kind of low. I don't love to see that, but that's mainly because we have this drop right here, averaging the price out. So it's not like the most accurate, but it is telling us that even though volume is increasing, we still don't have enough volume to possibly sustain this price point. So it's kind of a weak. It's not a strong confirmation, if you will, right? So this is somewhat of a. You get the point. It's not as strong as it should be. So if you take a look here, of course, MACD is converging. Like, we have a lot of positive converging factors here. So I'm not discrediting this at all. I'm just a little concerned with that money flow index being lower than it should be, considering what we're seeing here so far. But there's no doubt that it's performing very well. And if you compare this with the Bitcoin chart, it's a lot better. Okay. So again, Litecoin is looking pretty strong compared to Bitcoin, and that's a strong correlation there. So again, depending on where we're at, I'm looking for a candlestick closure at 41.6 or higher for potential shift in momentum for Bitcoin. If we close below, likely further downside. That's kind of the speculation here. So 1 hour time frame here, let's double check one last thing. We'll call it a day. Ichimoku Cloud. This is also unusual for most coins. Conversion lines above the baseline, lagging spends free and clear, and we're above the cloud here. Quite sound, roughly 2.5, 3 hours, or 5 out of the last 6 hours, if you will, minus that Bitcoin correction. So truth is, this coin is looking super strong. $70.20 is likely the new bottom. We do want to probably wait for confirmation on that, but the truth here is that being above the cloud and having all these confirming factors leads me to believe that a long position with this coin would be much more viable than a short. The only thing I'd recommend is being cautious and careful in taking a long with this coin due to the simple fact that Bitcoin could fall harder. But look at what's happened here. We were creating higher highs and higher lows as a result of both Bitcoin drops that are effectively, look at this is what Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin's creating lower lows and lower highs. Litecoin's creating higher highs and higher lows in light of those sell-offs. So to me, that shows a strong connection there, or a strong disconnection, if you will, to Bitcoin. And I think Litecoin's looking pretty strong here, all things considered. So I'm leaning a lot more towards a long position for this coin. Once again, another couple hours, maybe wait for confirmation. It's up to you, but if you want to average into your position, it wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Litecoin is holding quite nicely here. So I really like what I see here so far. Another thing I like too as well is my community responding well to our newest exchange that we're using. Be sure to check out Bitunix, phenomenal exchange, link down below. They are exceptional. No KYC or VPN required. So if you're in the US or Canada, you have that restriction. It's kind of ridiculous. These guys got you covered. Fantastic. Thank you again, Bitunix, for an awesome opportunity. They also have private trading competitions we're going to have February moving on for only those who register with my link. For right now, though, you can register for this trading competition. It's more of a public one, but there's a lot of cool little prize pools and some fun events. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.